Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. It's Thursday. We're looking at Bitcoin on a daily time frame. I have a brand new clean chart. Let me just verify that. No doodles, no drawings. I want you guys to basically approach this simple TA with a little bit more in-depth analysis with what I already have here on the chart, which a lot of you members already have. Bro, first thing I want to just say is as we are coming off these lows, we are coming up we got a little bit of euphoria coming up to the market. We have this lower high already forming, and we have this higher high in RSI. That's actually bearish divergence on price. RSI is showing you we used this much strength to get this high, and we only got here, and we used less strength over here, and we got all the way here. So you can just put in that trend line, okay? Another thing is, as we came up to our resistances, we did not even get to the 17050 that I've been looking for forever, but we did get to 16.9, and as of right now, we are still under it. But as long as we don't close a 4-hour candle under 16.8, we have the possibility of going sideways and up. Losing 16.8 on the sideways path will mean we will retest 16.6 around the support of the low yesterday before we even broke out. Losing the 16.6, we're going to be going to the path of the wicks, probably like around 16.3, 16.4, that golden pocket area. After that, we have our 16,000 and then 15.3, 15.3, 15.4. So those are the levels to the downside, and all you're going to be doing now comes to the fun part for me. We're looking for where liquidity is possibly going on the chart. If we get to this level, why wouldn't I take a long scalp, right? I'm just going to color this green. If we get to this level, this is also a potential long scalp, okay? Now, we're at our first level of resistance going from the top. I mean, coming from the bottom, we're at our first level of resistance, which is why I was looking for a short in this area in the first place. So here is our first red box. And then the next level will be all the way over here. Oops. You can just go like this. And then these are like not 100% precise, but pretty good enough. Okay, pretty good enough. So now you have these things set up on a daily time frame. Now you can trade as a daily, scalper, swing, whatever you want to do, knowing that, hey, yeah, we're coming off these lows off of this pocket right here, this bullish order block, which we manually drew. I'm going to try to make it right turn. We're bouncing off this area right now, and we're coming into this area right now. Now the range looks like it's like very tight, but the fact is that we're on a daily time frame, so everything looks very congested. But that the swing is 16.5 to 17. So that's like about $500 move. Sorry guys, the computer's lagging. This is another reason that thank you for your guys' patronage. I'm gonna eventually have to just bite the bullet on this upgrade. I'm waiting too long. So what I'm looking for right now is resistance being tested. So we're going in, we're testing our resistance. Are we going higher from here or not? What I need is a 4-hour open and close staying steady above 16.8. If we lose 16.8 on a 4-hour close, I gave you the path to the downside where we're looking for our supports, okay? And this channel is another area of us to look for support and hopefully a long scalp off of. So the gist is that, yeah, even if we come back here, I'm looking for support bounce here. If we come all the way past this level and we're closing 4-hour candles underneath it, under 16.5, I would be looking for a dead cat bounce, and we would say 16.5 would be the next resistance. So this level here is now going to dictate if we're going higher or not, is the point I'm trying to make. And we need to basically wait for 4-hour closes to see exactly where to go from there. After doing this little quick analysis, you can go to your lower time frame, and now you can be more precise about your predictions. So 4-hour time frame. And I'm just over this. And then as you come to your 4-hour time frame, now you have this tight area of decision making to do. You have your scalp area from the bottom, you have your shorting area from the top. You're seeing these wicks coming off the middle of this channel off this previous day high. So that's an area you can look to scalp a short with the stop loss above. And you have another layer of security, which is your EMA, if that's what you want to do. Okay. If you want a long scalp, you could take a long scalp here. You could take a long scalp off the channel or the wicks off the low, having a stop loss tight. So that way you don't have to trade outside of this tight range. Okay. So that's one way to go about it. On the 4-hour, as you saw, we did get a little bit of a pull off, but we're coming onto support, and going sideways here allows the oscillators to cool off for that next poke up. So you shouldn't be counting the price action down and out. We can still pop up here, close above this 200 EMA, have all these EMAs converge above it, and then shoot off to the moon. Okay, so that's literally what the next step is for markets. If we lose here, the rejection will be very mean to the downside. If we can continue these impulse waves up, then this is like wave one, two, three, four. Fifth wave up is always the best and the highest. It can come all the way from the bottom of this channel all the way to the top of the channel, wick it a little bit, and try to find resistance. But do keep this in mind, and all you would be doing is filling out an expanding wedge like so. So yeah, you came here, came here, came here, came here, came here, came here. Now you come here. Ping pong. Okay? So an expanding wedge consolidation fractal pattern. That's what it looks like. Where we find resistance is where we got to see. Hopefully we don't make a higher high than there, and this head and shoulder plays out, and then basically you're going to basically consolidate here in the channel. And then you could find out if you want to break out from here or if you want to break down from here, or just consolidate sideways and frustrate all the other traders until something occurs for it to actually have the reason to break out. So that is Bitcoin for you guys. All right. Sorry for the lag, guys. I really, really wish I had something to fix that with other than a new computer right now, at least. All right. So here is, we're going to go to ETH. Why is this so complicated? All right. We're going to leave these doodles for now and follow through what we're expecting later. Here is ETH. Clean chart. I'm going to do the same thing I did with Bitcoin. I'm going to encapsulate this. And that would be my shorting block. If it allows me to choose my color. Tradingview tree. All right, it's not letting me choose a color, and I'm not going to drag the time on. We got to make this quick because I got stuff I gotta do today. Oh look, this one is legit. We can change this color. Yes. There you go. And then if you really wanna be a stickler for my. All right, here you go. So this is how you can look at this price action on a daily time frame. I'm gonna actually remove this VP. I'm gonna show you guys that too later. That's another easier way to do it. Right. Okay, so what I was trying to show you here in the daily, ETH actually is a little bit stronger than Bitcoin. We actually broke up above a little bit higher than where we did on Bitcoin as well as on RSI. Unfortunately, this high to this high is a lower high. You have almost equal highs on RSI, giving you bearish divergence on price, even though the oscillator and this indicator isn't catching that shit. I know that because I have traded long enough to know that. Waiting for the daily close to confirm this divergence because until the daily close, this can still continue up, right? It just can't make a new high. And then if it closes here, you're setting up that new open and close candle divergence. So I'm basically foreshadowing the indicator, giving all the bots the divergence to basically retrace. Like we're basically trying to front run them. We have us coming into price action into the resistance at the 55 EMA as well as the yesterday's highs around 1275, 1280. If we don't close above 1280 on a 4-hour open and close, we're not looking for higher such as 1320, 1300 to 1320, which is my next layer to short. After this level, you could be looking for 1400 and then 1520 up there, which we all already know these levels upside. Downside, we have our 1215, 1220 area, our 1215, 1200 area for the golden pocket, which we've been like, up, down, up, down, up, down against. If we lose that level, we have this little layer of support around 1165. After that, 1080, and then after that, 1000 even. I've said these numbers to you at nauseum. Okay, every single one of these numbers I've said it to you nauseum. I just did this simple chart because a lot of people are confused with what I'm saying, I guess. So having a brand new clean chart with, as simple as I can make it. Apparently, I'm a bad teacher. I'm trying to make myself better by explaining what I'm looking for. Yeah, we are looking for upside right now. Where the resistance and the upside will come is what we're waiting to see. Since RSI is in above the 50, I'm looking for the support bounce above 1215, 1220, and then we can look for much higher from there. But until that happens, I can't really say uh, you know, the rally is real. I need the rally to be proven by showing me support. Otherwise, if it wants to just consolidate here and then break out, that's also fine. It could come to the next resistance, come back into the channel, test the middle of the channel, consolidate, and then break out if it wants to. Okay? Then we could go to those higher levels. I'm not saying that it has to happen right here and now, but this expanding wedge is what's just playing out. Okay, it's only when you lose this level here that the risk to the downside starts being real, because you can lose that level and reject under that pocket, and then you're like, oh yeah, downside is more real. So this is what I'm looking for on ETH. I gave you guys Bitcoin. I'm gonna quickly go to the 4-hour on here, and then I'm gonna get out of here because this video actually turned out to be much longer due to that silly lag that we had. So here's the 4-hour chart as I was showing you on the daily. All I'm looking at right now is us coming into the resistance. We're already doing this. What is this? Oh, so this was price action I predicted. Ha ha ha. Delete. So we were already looking for this dump. Um, yeah, right now I'm just looking for sideways. As we go sideways, I would like to poke up and close above 1270 for higher. If we can't close above 1270 and we start poking sideways and you start seeing us dip into 1240 with like an hourly open and close, just be careful and ready that if we lose 1220, 1230, the downside will be quick. The goal is to trap the longs, right? You're not going to just dally around and let them get in there. They got the shorts trapped already in one wave, two wave. This is the last wave. If we get all the way up here, it'll be the last wave, and then we can come back down and like start wrecking the over leveraged longs and FOMO longs. But that's also to be expected right now. One quick retrace before a continuation higher. You should always have the idea of ping pong, I guess. The volatility in crypto is almost dead. Right now, it does look like we're just going to gear up and rally up because you're in a bullish control zone. You're bouncing above support. You have not even really tested the 200 EMA. There's nothing really too bearish other than looking for this consolidation sideways, poking up, then coming back down and taking the liquidity. If you start closing the 4-hour candle under 1250, that also will confirm your short to the downside because you're basically going to be breaking back into the out of the bullish control zone, and then it's going to gun for support really quickly, which is coming back to the 1220, 1230 area anyway. So that's what we have to expect for today, guys, on Bitcoin and Ethereum. I hope making the chart in this fashion was a little bit easier for you guys to follow along the TA. Last thing I want to point out is just really, really quickly is Dixie. Like, I feel like we should be watching this on every freaking day this week to see if the inverse relationship is going to break or not. And if it takes too long to load, I will get out. And it's taking too long. So while it's coming up, please don't forget to like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications so you guys get the real-time updates. Leave me a comment if you have any questions or concerns. I'll answer it right away. Um, if you haven't already known, we have a Discord server where we trade live with members, assets, look over charts, everything. If you would like to join, please feel free to join the Discord. The link to the server is in the description of the video below. Here is Dixie. Dixie is also coming down, 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 down. I'm looking for this support bull flag to play out from here and then up. If it happens, we should be considering downside on crypto. If this actually loses this 104 and starts breaking down to 103, then we can look for the upside to continue. Since we're above the RSI on 0.5, I'm going to be looking for the upside first before, and then I will reevaluate that on a 4-hour close if we can close under 104. I'm actually going to leave this alert right here, 1049. That way I know that, hey, I might have to reconsider the shorts. Come on, bro. Send me my alert. Sure, 104, whatever. Just add it. Computer's been crazy laggy today. I'm gonna have to restart it after this. But yeah, guys, that's basically it. I'm looking for 104 to hold. If 104 holds and we go sideways, more than likely it'll go up. Crypto and everything will get that pullback. If this actually breaks down, it would make sense because why is everything else rallying while this is going sideways? You would expect Dixie to actually break down for the rally to continue upside on the other assets. But since we're going sideways, it's just letting everyone get into the position. And while Dixie went sideways, you guys went really, really long, and we got that rally into the new year as expected. But if you don't take profits and stuff, and this actually reverses and starts breaking out, you're going to give all those money back. So now is the time to either take some profits on your longs, hedge short, or, I guess wait and see and back test the results of doing nothing. Definition of insanity. Well, that's it, guys. Have a great day. Be safe. Talk to you soon. And don't forget, we're going to have a live stream in about 2 hours. So I'll see you there. Adios.